speaking of serial killing, like I hate people here, like especially like San Francisco, Oakland. I hate traffic and crowds and just people suck, right? So like I hate the people here.
Yeah.
LA made me want to fucking act on all my intrusive thoughts.
Whoa.
Like, holy shit, I could never live there. I would murder someone.
Wow. Tell us what happened.
The ridiculous traffic, just the attitudes of people.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
especially, was this Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah, Hollywood, LA, Burbank, that whole area. I was
yeah, there's some.
Consider yourself lucky, Phil. Consider yourself
That's
lucky.
like all the assholes in the world where they all moved to, and like.
You thought it was bad out
Thought
here.
it was bad here.
And then you went to LA.
Bro, my hotel was 7 miles from the undisclosed streaming location.
Tubi.
Took me an hour to get there.
Yep.
I was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, no, that's why. Like, I mean, yeah.
I could have walked there faster.
You could have, and why didn't you? Look at that. That's on you, motherfucker. That's on you. No, but then you would have ran into these people.
No, I'm thinking about it. How crazy is that where, you're GPSing stuff and then it says the expected drive time is longer than the walk. And you really got to think to yourself, should I just walk?
But then it's like you're already on the road. Usually.
Well, I'm talking about as like if you're leaving the house.
Oh, yeah.
Like if it says hour and 10-minute drive, 45-minute walk, and you're just like,
I'm gonna sit my ass in the car because I'm too fucking. Yeah. That's why I don't have a jawline anymore. That's why I don't look like Meek Mill anymore.
Hey, there we go. Hey.
No, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was happy about this new job I got until like now that the traffic is kind of really sinking in. I kind of lost my cool where someone pulled over, said something. I did something terrible on the road the other day. Not terrible, but just. And then this person came up and did. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I never do that.
Yeah.
And that's how like traffic is kind of getting to me now.
Well, speaking of me, my new job,
You got a new job.
Yeah, I got a new job. I love it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, tell us what you got, Corday. Tell us what your new job is.
My new job is I teach AP Spanish at high school. Yes, Phil. New AP Spanish teacher.
And you got no fucking traffic issues to deal with.
Now that's the amazing part that we should talk about, dude. Like,
it fucks with your day, bro.
Yeah.
It ruins your mood.
Well, this is why I was starting to push for that job, because I had got a job offer in Oakland, and I was gonna be like subbing just like wherever they sent me, like K through 12. And if it wasn't for the job I worked in Alameda before I accepted that one, where it was like 40, 45, 50 minutes, or sometimes good days would be 38 minutes to get there. The last day when I left, it was like a 2-week writing camp that I was like help leading. My drive back was 1 hour and 15 minutes. Ooh. And I was like, I can't do this.
My drive back is 1 hour 30.
Yeah.
Easy.
So yeah. And you're coming from San Francisco. I was just coming
South San Francisco.
And I was coming from like Alameda. And then in that moment, I was like, I can't do this. Because by the time I got to the Emeryville Maze, I was exhausted and I was getting sleepy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you got sleep apnea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I was telling you guys, like, my old job, it was like that, where you come back in this rush hour traffic, and it would take me 1.5 hours to get home. And I'd be getting tired. I'd hit like that Caldecott tunnel, start nodding off. I'd have to like pull off and take a nap somewhere, and then finish my drive later. Like, we only have so many hours in the day. Mm-hmm. We only have so many years on this planet. Sitting in traffic for a 30 of your life, I'm sorry, I'm too old for that. I ain't got time for this shit.
I hate that too. That's the thing that sucks is, in the morning I gotta leave. I gotta wake up like 2-3 hours before to make sure I get there on time. Yeah, Friday I didn't realize it was a holiday. Friday was a holiday, so when I looked at my GPS, it says 45 minutes to get to my job. I'm like, what the fuck? No, it was less than that. And I drove all the way straight. It's like, it took like 35 minutes to get there. This should be my drive every day.
Yeah.
See, what it is when these cities were being planned, there weren't this many people alive, so these roads weren't planned
to do something.
Well, our infrastructure wasn't designed to accommodate this many people.
Yeah,
and it's not like they can just bulldoze the city and start over. It's not like we're going to cut this block in half and add some more streets. So really the only solution is we just got to start killing people, like lots of people.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
We tried that with COVID because COVID was an inside thing.
You remember how great traffic was during lockdown?
Yeah, but then our own family members started going like, ooh, maybe not.
Did you really like those family members?
Yes, I did, you motherfucker. Don't you ever ask me that again, all right?
Okay.
I'm putting it out in the atmosphere right now. I want to have a job where I can work from home somehow. I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
I got to learn some skills. I got to I mean, I know that might be hard to maintain like productivity at home as it would somewhere else, but I got to figure because I'm starting to fucking get back to my aggravated self back when I used to be stuck in traffic. Because, dude, being stuck in traffic when you have to pee is the worst. When you're hungry or something else is going on.
Especially as a big dude.
Especially as
or even if you just had like a stressful ass day and you just want to go home.
Yeah.
Take your fucking shoes off and lay down. You've had a long day. You're ready for it to be over.
Especially if you're out of town, like in LA. That's horrible, man.
Monday, I left at 4 a.m. so I could get down there by like 9-10. And then every day, you know.
4 in the morning?
4 a.m. And then every day I was working till like 6 in the evening. One day it was like 8 in the evening. But then I go back to my hotel and I got to back up all that footage. I got to get caught up on emails. I'm still working till like midnight. And then I get up at 6 the next day, do it all again the next day. And then Friday, I left at 6. I got back here at like 11:30, and now we're shooting today. So I guess I'll just sleep when I'm dead at this point.
Nah, man. I mean, it's real because like, okay, so we're shooting several different days this week, right? Or a bunch of different stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, I got a show. I got 2 shows Friday. I got 2 shows Saturday. I got a show Sunday. And there's a lot of traveling with that. Plus the podcast during the day. I'm like, oh, my day is like free. I'm like, oh, no, wait. Got the podcast during the day. So it's, yeah. And then next week or whatever, I'll be in like Slow that Friday and Saturday.
Are you going to Bakersfield Sunday?
Yeah.
What time do you think you'll be back? Like 1?
Probably 12:31.
And then you work the next day.
And then I work the next day, yeah. So yeah, it's so like back to what you were saying, being like having a stressful day and then you just want to go home and relax and leave. I was thinking sometimes I had those days and then I'm like, I just want to go home and relax. But then I had a show either in Oakland or in San Francisco later that night, and I'm like, do I just fucking stay here? And I'm like, no. So what I would do sometimes when I had a stressful day, I would just turn on a dope podcast that I had already listened to, and then I would consume like the 50 minutes of the drive. And by the time it ended, I was like pulling up to my house. And I'm like,
It makes it go slower.
I was gonna say that's one thing. I don't really listen to music anymore when I drive, especially during the commute, because every time a new song kicks in, my brain is like, oh, it's been 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And so it just makes me more aware of the passage of time. Where with a podcast, since it's a longer format, you don't really think about that.
Yeah, I plan that out now, where I plan out like a couple of videos, I download them.
Yeah.
And then I can listen to that, and then by the time it's over, I'm sitting in my car waiting to hear the rest of it. When I'm already home, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Or I get on the phone, call someone that I kind of need to call. That's been like a lifesaver for. Yeah, it sucks though, because it's like all this time wasted inside of a fucking car.
Yeah.
All because there's hella other motherfuckers here too. I hate it.
Yeah, and it's like life's too short.
That's why
life is too short.
That's why I hate short podcasts, because like you got a long commute and it's only 30 minutes, and he was like, man, I'm not even done with this whole commute, and this podcast, one of my favorite podcasts is already over.
Now you gotta endanger your life looking for another one.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than being in traffic and now you're trying to find something else to listen to because the podcast you wanted to hear wasn't long enough.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marcos. That was a shout out to you, Marcos, Mr. Half an Hour Podcast.
Yeah, that never makes sense. Did you know the Voice Party has merch? T-shirts, hoodies, wall clocks, bath mats, even mini skirts. We will throw our logo on absolutely anything. Click the link in the description and pick up some Voice Party merch today.